the appropriate time, we will get the results that we are looking for. Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria is doing his best. We commend him. We commend his cabinet.
Also, the immediate past chairman of Obiabo, George Ariolo, and the President General of GDI, Bright Amehule, also spoke.
The governor cannot cherry pick which law to obey, and
let us continue to be peaceful. Like our leaders have said, we are in support of the good work Mr. President is doing. We are in support of the order of the Inspector General of Police to keep the peace. For me, I keep asking, what is their desperation about? What is the hurry? Allow the boss to do their work and let the rule of law prevail. And at that point, we know what next step to follow. But for us, we are in total support of peace because our leader, Chief Wike, is a man of peace and must be on the path of peace.
This is the time where we have to stand in support of our leader, in support of the Speaker of Rivers State Assembly, in support of the minority leader of the Federal House of Representatives, in support of the Executive Chairman of Obiabo.
Meanwhile, Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has called on his supporters to remain steadfast amidst the political development in the state. Governor Fubara stated this on Tuesday during an address to the House of Representatives Committee on Port and Harbours, which visited him at the Government House in Port Harcourt. He assured them that the current phase of the crisis would pass. He also expressed gratitude to the committee members for their efforts to upgrade the Port Harcourt and Onne port, as well as the Boni Channel in the state. Addressing the recent protest by women from Ipo, a host community of the international airport in the state, Governor Fubara expressed optimism about resolving the issues between the community and the airport management.
This morning, which I believe you're also aware, where the airport entrance was blocked. So we had this experience about 3 months ago. So when he reoccurred this morning, I felt very bad about it. And we had to invite the airport authority, the host community, to know exactly what the problem. So as that when you came in, we were trying to resolve that issue. But by the special grace of God, I think that matter will be resolved.
He said he has already held a meeting with community stakeholders and the airport management. The governor said the community, apart from demanding the implementation of corporate social responsibility, became angry when none of their indigents were included in the recent recruitment of about 50 airport staff by the airport authority. In the meantime, the leadership simplified movement and members in Odoha, Rumokani and Rumwada Obakiri, Wizina Obakiri, Ward 2 in Emoha local government area of Rivers State are congratulating Governor Siminalayi Fubara, describing him as a dynamic and people-oriented governor in his 1 year in office. In a statement by the chairman of Simplified Movement in Obakiri Ward 2, Mehile Celestine thanked the governor specifically for the appointment of Nkehialem Sani Winike as a member of the River State Hospital Management Board. The statement also expressed appreciation to the governor for the appointment and choice of their leaders, Charles McKay as Commissioner for Local Government Affairs and leader of Simplified Movement in Emoha, as well as the appointment of David Omereji as Chairman and Caretaker Committee of Emoha Local Government Area. Mr. Celestin also thanked the governor for approving the expansion and reconstruction of the Emoha-Obakere Highway Road to Ebwelu Waterfront. Still to come, World Marks Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking today. Stay with us. Reginald Ekan has inspected the ongoing construction of the Ngo-Oyorkoto Road. The 15 kilometers road, which was awarded by Governor Fubara during the commissioning of the Andoni section of the Unity Road, links part of Andoni to Oyorkoto, the largest fishing settlement in West Africa. Speaking after the inspection, Mr. Ekan, accompanied by some CTC members and PDP stakeholders, promised to render the needed support to the River State government to ensure timely completion of the road project.
The governor cannot cherry pick which law to obey and which one to.
The work progress here is commendable. And then I want to thank His Excellency Sir Similaye Fubara, who has deemed it fit to put smile on the face of Andoni people. There are a lot of people don't know that the love that the governor has on the Andoni people is huge. That today to come to Andoni is an easy task. We will not go by what happened yesterday, where we have to come to Andoni by covering ourselves inside the waterproof when coming on that rain. It is commendable that this road will enlarge and also better the life of Andoni people.
Mr. Khan, while appealing to youth of the area to own the project, commended Governor Fubara for prioritizing development in Andoni. He added that the road, when completed, will turn around the economy of the area. The project manager, Monia Construction Company MCC, Pascal Madweke, also spoke.
Towards the end of this year, in 6 months' time, we'll be able to deliver this project. We have the capacity to do that. We have the manpower to do that. This is not the first. The Ogoni Andoni project, the people have witnessed what has happened. We did it within the shortest possible time. And we're going to duplicate the same effort to do this Ngo-Oyorkoto road. The road, as you can see, the clearing is going on. Even when we have compact trees, we are challenged by weather. Every day rain, but we are not deterred. We have all it takes to walk under the rain.
Recall that the Governor Fubara, during the commissioning of the Andoni section of the Unity Road in May, announced the award of the Ngo Internal Road and the Ngo-Oyorkoto Road and charged the contractor to start work immediately. Meanwhile, the paramount ruler of Onyangala Doni town in Andoni local government area, King Moses Dik Isotu Abba Ogwile, says the people are appreciating Governor Fubara for appointing one of their sons, Reginald Ekan, as caretaker committee chairman of Andoni Local Government Area Council. King Abba Ogwile, in an interview with journalists, assured that his people will support the governor's choice.
So all we can pray for him is peace. All we can pray for him is wisdom within this brief period for him to hold stead or hold fort for the governor to see that Obolo, just like every other local government, is at peace. For government to properly transit and do the projects worth doing for the generality of Rivers populace. And anywhere he needs our help as a traditional ruler to ensure there is peace, we are willing horses to serve. We'll be there to assist him.
King Abba Ogwile recognized the important role played by the member representing Andoni Opobonkoro Federal Constituency, Awaji Nombek Abiante, in the emergence of the CTC chairman. He advised them to carry all interest along.
We are very grateful and thankful to the governor. We've been simplified from inception. So simplifying everything by this appointment. We've been behind him over the struggle. It's quite very unfortunate that somebody was duly elected, whether by courtesy of a friend or a brother bringing him to limelight. Courtesy, morality demands that he should stand behind that person instead of running the person down. So the situation we are finding the state by the so-called benefactor is quite unbecoming of a leader or a statesman. So seeing now stabilizing his government is quite being thankful to God.
King Abba Ogwile was the chairman of the Andoni Local Government Peace and Reconciliation Committee, which instituted the peace in Andoni after years of deadly cold crisis. Now, the leadership of the Simplified Movement Ward 8 Asaridoro Local Government Area has paid a solidarity visit to the Commissioner for Housing, Basorene Benibo, in his office. A statement by Gabriel Prince-Will said the chairman of the Elders Council, Adokie Horsful, during the visit thanked Governor Fubara on the appointment of their son, Mr. Benibo, into the River State Executive Council and congratulated him on his 1 year in office and the award for the Phase 2 Trans-Calabari Road. Mr. Horsfall told the commissioner to be a role model, indicating that his appointment was a blessing to Asaga. Earlier, the commissioner for housing appreciated the visit and expressed happiness at the level of felicitations. He said his appointment as a member of the River State Executive Council was a handiwork of God. Now, on the spot, the leader of the Simplified Movement Ward 8 Asaridoro Local Government Area, Chief Norman Iboroma Wokoma, thanked God for raising a commissioner in the ward. An award plaque and a large portrait was presented to the commissioner by the ward leaders. Now, a philanthropist and a native of Omagwa in Ikwere local government area of River State, Grant Ofo, has donated 18-seater buses to 25 people across the 13 wards in the area. As Ofo urged other public-spirited individuals from Ikwere to join in alleviating the suffering of the less privileged in the society. He said he is determined to ensure they are catered for. And the philanthropist during the empowerment program and official handover of the buses promised to set up a cooperative society to manage the proceeds from the bus for the owners.
I hate seeing people suffering. There's a little way I can to support them. I love education. And most times when I see kids at home not going to school, it's as a result of their parents not being able to pay their school fees. In order to support their parents, I know each family that has benefited from this bus, they will be able to sponsor their kids in school. And, that's the way it should be. My advice to them is see how you can give back to the society. It really doesn't make sense to amass all the wealth to yourself.
Some of the beneficiaries shortly after collecting their buses commended Ezofo, describing him as God sent to their lives.
My name is Lady Roma Ere Christian. I'm so happy when Grant called me day before yesterday that I'm among the beneficiaries. So I don't know what to say. I'm very excited, my children and I, for him to remember me, his late friend's wife. He remember us for good. I say, may God bless him. I'm so happy,
From Omikume, one time a youth president of Omikume. My brother, I'm short of words for what Grant has done today. I have never seen this before. That a single person will give out 25 18-seater bus to his community. I'm very grateful. My prayer for him is that God continue to give him his heart desires, all his secret prayers.
Correspondent Subiorua reports that this is the second phase of the empowerment program of the philanthropist. Other things done during the program include donation of 6 transformers, university scholarship to 100 students, skill acquisition program for 60 people, among others. Many cultural groups, traditional rulers and chiefs from the community attended the event. We go on another short commercial break. Julian Assange has walked free from a U.S. court after pleading guilty in a deal to end a years-long legal battle. Now, he faces no further prison time and is due to fly home to Australia following the hearing held in Northern Mariana Island, a U.S. territory. On the news this morning, you heard the prime suspect in Tuesday's explosion in Port Harcourt has been found in a hospital. Governor Fubara has waded into airport host community dispute. Today is International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking, and on the foreign scene, WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange has walked free. The news was edited by Choma Ezenwafo. To reach the news team, send an SMS on WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Ifechuku Moyali. Many thanks for listening.